What's up, everybody? Mr. Miller here again, hitting it with number 64 in the Essential Elements book. Odds are, if you're on number 64, you just watched my number 63 video right before this, so I expect you to know how to play this first note. And for some reason, you skipped number 63, shame on you, and you should go watch number 63. But in 64, our very first note, we learned in number 63. So take a look at that number right above 64 to get the fingering for that new note, because it's the very first note in number 64. One thing that I often find students get confused on in number 64 is the rhythm in the very first measure. It goes quarter note, 2 eighth notes, and then it's followed by a half note tied across the bar line to a quarter note. So you need to make sure that that half note tied to a quarter note gets the full amount of value that it's supposed to. The half note is 2 beats. That's the one with the circle not filled in, tied to the quarter note with the circle filled in. The half note's 2 beats, and the quarter note is 1 beat, and the tie adds them together, so that's 3 beats. So when I'm playing the song, I need to make sure that I tap my toes 3 times when we get to those notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you number 64 slowly. And if you want to listen, that's fine. If you want to play along, that's great. I'm going to play it slowly, and then I'm going to play it a little bit quicker. So here's 64, a little bit slow. 1, 2, here you go. I messed up. I'm going to start over. Here we go. 1, 2, and here we go. Nice. If you are wondering what the heck that note is in the second measure, the second note, you learned that note in number 33. So if you're questioning what that finger is, backtrack to number 33, review that fingering, because we have the new note we learned 63, and that note is the new note we learned in number 33. One thing just to note, it says it right beside the number, is always use a full airstream and keep your fingers above your tone holes. And this is really going to go for every instrument, but we want to make sure that when we're playing, we don't play with flat fingers across our notes like that. We want to make sure that we keep our fingers curved, kind of like Lego hands. Our fingers should be curved, and that will give us the most dexterity. If you're a trumpet player, I see a lot of trumpet players do this, and their fingers are like flat against their valves. Make sure your fingers are curved, and that will give us a lot of speed. So when I play number 63 at a fast tempo, and we'll see if you can keep up. Here you go. 1, 2, and here we go. I got a little fancy at the end. But that concludes our lesson for number 64.